Yeah, I think the main reason for that, and I have to apologize, it's horrible because my translation here was really bad. The subtitles are so bad, you know, that I felt, oh my God, this is the wrong place to bring something that is so bad. But anyways, it happens sometimes, you know. My Portuguese channel in Portugal suffers so much with Brazilians. But I think the main reason is that in Latin America, we were in a phase like when the United States were like 15 or more, 30 years ago, where the networks, you know, the open TV stations like Globo, Televisa, they were so strong, you know, that they wouldn't let the cable industry grow, like international channels and everything. So with the process in the past 15 years, you know, a lot of new production companies came to Latin America, and the need to produce local or regional production increased a lot. That happened to us, you know, we needed to start producing locally so you can mean something to that market, because there's so many things being offered everywhere, you know, that if you don't have a local taste, which is part of the strategy, you will die. So that's the reason why, you know, it's being produced, so many other things are being produced locally. You know, you have channels like El Gourmet that is 100% produced in America. It's a great channel. And that gives opportunity for creative evolution, so the market gets involved. So that's the main reason why. And there are some countries that have laws, you know, that obligates you to have local content, which something I don't like. I don't like anything that is you have to obligate. But I think it might be good for some countries that you have to produce locally. So that's the main reason why, the growth of the cable industry.
Thanks for your presentation. Well, in the very beginning, you showed also very clearly I'll acknowledge that it's Twitter, that is YouTube. How do you think, I mean this kind of show was installed for the TV, as we know from. How would this be different, or you have in mind something different with the new media? And because I think that those who consume this new media are also different people. Will you do it differently? Do you have other things in mind? What's your vision?
Well, the show was not made only for TV. You know, the show, I showed only the TV version of it. We had the fun club on the internet and on the online and Twitter, Facebook, everything was connected. So during the show, we had so many people participating and not watching the show on TV, but watching, and we made it free. We didn't say, oh, you have to watch the channel. So it was available everywhere. That was the strategy we did. And I truly believe that probably the studio would be really mad at me that, you know, when you say, oh, you have to go to the movies to see. You know, people, they'll go to the movies to see avatars because they like to see Avatar in the movie. But it's not like things should be, I'll say, free or almost free for everyone. Because it's not that you're going to kill the industry, it's just you're going to change the way the industry works. So yes, we had the show on the internet, we had the show with our partners. We did capsules that were backstage that didn't show here, showed only on the partners' websites. So we had a lot of footage. We had almost like 800 hours of extra footage that it was only provided to our alliances, and they used that for editorial, and they used that to attract people like Nestle. Nestle had a lot of recipes made by the divas, and it was only their website. So the interesting thing is that when you do the production, it wasn't only for the TV, it was for everyone else that was involved.
I have a question. When you don't produce locally and you need to translate, does MGM give preference to subtitling or to dubbing?
We do have two channels. We have MGM channel, which is a movie channel, and we have Casa Club TV, which is a lifestyle channel. In the case of MGM, I was the one, we did this huge research. There are markets where you attract much more viewers if you dub in Latin America. And there are markets where there are targets that they would prefer to listen to Robert De Niro's voice. The exception is Spain. If you go to Spain, because of Franco and everything, you're obligated. So those actors have their voices in Spain, so everything there is dubbed. I prefer, and I made MGM 100% subtitle. I don't dub. I'm a movie lover. I'm a cinephile, you know, and it really bothers me to hear Meryl Streep with someone else's voice, and it loses everything. So that's me, and I'm programming the channel for the people like me, you know. In case of Casa Club TV, no, because yeah, I'm very narcissistic. But it works. In case of Casa Club TV, because it's a lifestyle, and you know, like Martha Stewart, she's teaching. When people, you know, when they are teaching something, I love Martha Stewart. I'm marrying Martha Stewart in a second, and be a millionaire, and I'll be here again. But you know, when they're teaching something, you are normally writing something down, so it's very hard for you to, you know, listen in English or and read in Spanish and writing. So we have to dub in a way that you can actually write down a recipe or a tip for the house without watching the television. But I think going back to Martha Stewart, it's amazing because when we bought the rights for Martha Stewart, that was when she went to jail. She went on vacation. Please don't do that. When she was on vacation, you know, I came to my president and said, let's buy everything from Martha Stewart. She's crazy, this woman, she's on vacation, you know. I was like, no, but you know, this is Martha Stewart, this is a brand. She's going to come back, she's going to be amazing. Why are we not buying? So I really pushed for it, and we got 10 years of rights of everything Martha Stewart. I'm so glad we did it because she's amazing. She's a big brand. She's again #1. And the most amazing thing when we signed the deal is that we had to tell Martha Stewart, and she personally selected the voice that she was going to have. So that's the kind of entrepreneur she is, and I like it very much. Not that she's a freaking control freak, but it's because she really mattered how she was going to sound in Latin America. And I think this is fantastic. And when she goes there with her voice and says, "Hola, yo estoy en Casa Club TV," you know, I drink with that voice all the time. So she's fantastic, and that's what we did. She selected the voice that she has in Latin America right now.
All right. Any more questions from Marcelo? So I'd just like to make a comment that one of the things that really resonated with me from the presentation was when you mentioned that unique doesn't necessarily have to mean complex or complicated. Actually, it much on the contrary, it should be related to simple. So I think that was key and very, very interesting. And thank you again, Marcelo.
Very welcome. I will be doing a stand-up comedy show afterwards tonight.